My name is Patel. I am the section chief of neurology for Nationwide Children's. One of my greatest experiences in the WISH program was a young man, teenager named Deshaun. I remember reading his EEG or brainwave exam. That's one of the things I do. And I remember looking at that and I sat back and at the time he was being followed by one of my colleagues. And I said to her, I said, Dr. Jones, I said, this child is going to be sick. And he's going to get worse, and you need to be ready, and you need to prepare his family. I again wanted to give them a break from this illness. That's one of the great things that we see in the WISH kids is they get to kind of hit the pause button on whatever is making them sick, and again get to experience something with their family and give back. And so we did. We sent him on his trip, which was to meet his idol, Chris Paul, who at that time played for the LA Clippers. But the WISH program did something even better. They just totally took the experience and treated him and his family like VIPs. But then they also got to go to Universal Studios. He had some younger siblings who really liked amusement parks. And so, they kept saying, Deshaun, you gave this to me. You let me do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're such a great big brother. And you have to remember, at that time, Deshaun couldn't be a big brother. And I'll try not to get too choked up, but he couldn't be their role model. He couldn't be their big brother. He was sick. And then he was able to do that, and it just changed him completely. But then he came back and I said, how's it going? How's your trip? And he lit up and was so excited and shared these stories, brought a picture back that I framed. And he then said, well, I haven't had a seizure since I left, or, for the trip. I said, excuse me? And I looked at his mom and I said, is that true? And she's like, couldn't wait to tell you. He had not had a seizure. That was over 3 years ago, and he has still had no seizures since then. And I kept thinking to myself, what is going on that you could give something this simple but have such a great impact? I thought it would be something in a short term where I could give them that pause button, they can enjoy their time with their family and take a break from their illness, but then everything would start back up. I wasn't seeing that. I thought, well, let's see if science can help explain what happens when you have a WISH experience. Perhaps there's something more that's long-lasting in these kids and their families that we could collect. And what we did was we took a group of kids, we took all the WISH kids who got wishes here at Nationwide Children's Hospital in the last 5 years, and we tried to match those kids to similar kids that were like them, but the only really major difference was for whatever reason they didn't get a wish. What we found was that the kids with wishes compared to those that didn't get wishes, had a lot less likelihood of going to the emergency department, getting hospitalized, utilizing healthcare resources, a lot less than those kids who didn't get the wish. And I found that to be amazing because it really highlighted what we saw in our experiences, but now crystallized it for the first time that showed there is a return on investment from a WISH experience. That not only are you giving a child and their family hope, not only are you giving your child and family a break from their illness, not only are you giving a child and their family an opportunity to give back to their siblings and to their other loved ones, you're giving them an opportunity to save healthcare dollars. You're giving them an opportunity to not come back to the hospital, to spend time with their family where they belong when they're sick and have an illness. A wish is more than just a nice thing to do, that you are going to help their care. You're going to help them get better. And now I'm passionate to make sure that every kid out there gets a wish. I now have a mission, I have a goal that I've got to provide every eligible kid a wish. You can change a life for the rest of their life. You can improve the quality of their life. You could transform their health care by giving, by donating, by providing a resource that otherwise we wouldn't have. That's what you can do. You can do it today, you could do it tomorrow, but more importantly, you're going to change a life forever.